today. The word I'm searching for I can't say because there are preschool toys present. I'm your host, Olivia Manning, and welcome to today's episode of Scholastic Hi Q, the only show where knowledge rules. Today we've got two incredible returning teams to continue our quarterfinals. On the top we've got Johnston City with Ariana, Max, Erica, and Logan, and on the bottom we've got Mascoutah with Jackson, Max, Chase, and Brayton. For those of you who don't know the rules somehow at this point in the process, I have in my hand a series of toss-up questions. I ask these to the room. Anyone can buzz in for 10 points. A team that gets a toss-up question correct then moves on to a bonus round, which they can answer for 20 points, or if they get it wrong, the other team can steal for 10 bonus points. There are also audio questions, math questions, lightning rounds, but we will get to all of those when we get to them. The most important thing that you all need to know, my dear contestants, is the interruption rule. Feel free at any point while I am saying a question, not repeating it, to interrupt me. But if you get the question wrong, the other team gets 5 bonus points and the opportunity to answer that question. So if you're going to interrupt me, just make sure you're right. With all of that out of the way, are we ready to Hi Q?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's finish off our quarterfinals strong. Our first toss-up. What animal, skeletons of which were found by Bucky Derflinger and Sue Hendrickson, had unusually short arms and has a name meaning Max?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. In the 1980s, the U.S. supported Contra rebel groups fighting against what Central American country's Sandinista government?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua is correct. Our next toss-up. What Roman, whom Catholic tradition holds was emperor when St. Peter was crucified, blamed Christians for the fire during which he mythically... Max.
Nero.
Nero is correct. Your bonus question. What belief, common among Enlightenment thinkers, holds that God created the world but does not intervene in it?
Deism.
Deism is correct. What oldest member of the Senate Democratic Caucus in 2025 was runner-up to Joe Biden in the 2020 presidential primary and represents Vermont? Brayton.
Sanders, Bernie Sanders.
Sanders is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah, is a math question, so pencil and paper ready. That goes for you too, Johnston City. In a simplified radical form, what is the quotient that results from dividing the square root of 40 by the square root of 2?
(4√5).
That is incorrect. Johnston City, your chance to steal.
2√5.
Sorry?
2√5.
2√5 is correct. That's 10 points to Johnston City for the steal. What foods, with scientific name Solanum lycopersicum, have beefsteak and San Marzano varieties, and partly name a website for movie reviews? Max.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes is correct. Your bonus question, Johnston City. William Butler Yeats stated, "A terrible beauty is born," in a poem about an Irish uprising on what holiday in 1916?
Easter?
Easter is correct. This next toss-up is a math question, so pencil and paper ready all around. How many total people can be transported by 5 school vans, given each van can hold a single adult driver plus 15 children? Logan.
80.
80 is correct. Your bonus question, Johnston City. Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal starred in what 2005 Ang Lee film about a decades-long romance between 2 cowboys in Wyoming?
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain is correct. This is our first video question of the game. Please turn your attention towards the television. The video will play first, and then I will ask you the question.
Who's that Pokemon?
Magikarp.
That is incorrect. Johnston City, I will read the question. This Japanese anime is an adaptation of Nintendo's RPG series of the same name. It follows Max.
Pokemon.
Pokemon is correct.
We could be right on this.
Back to our toss-ups. What Asian country, where presidential power expanded under guided democracy, gained independence? Max.
Indonesia.
Indonesia is correct. Your bonus question, Johnston City. Ely Cathedral in eastern England exemplifies a pre-Gothic architectural style named for what empire?
Roman.
Roman is correct. In what European country did 15 people die in a September 2025 accident when the Elevador da Gloria funicular derailed in its capital of Lisbon? Chase.
Portugal.
Portugal is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. The 100 Days Reform prompted the overthrow of the Guangxu Emperor by what Dowager Empress, who dominated the last years of the Qing dynasty?
Cixi.
Cixi is correct. What artist, who may have used a camera obscura when painting his View of Delft, was a Dutch Golden Age master who painted a girl with a pearl earring? Ariana.
Vermeer.
Vermeer is correct.
Good job.
Your bonus question, Johnston City. The highest possible friction force is found by multiplying the coefficient of friction by the magnitude of what reaction force?
I have no idea. Reaction. Potential energy.
That is incorrect. Mascoutah, your chance to steal.
Normal force.
Normal force is correct.
That's where Brayton comes in.
What structure has 3 blood vessels cushioned by Wharton's jelly, can cause fetal distress when it is around the neck, and connects to the placenta? Logan.
Umbilical cord.
Umbilical cord is correct. Your bonus question, Johnston City. The traditional Italian sonnet is named for what author who collected scattered rhymes dedicated to Laura in his 14th century songbook, Il Canzoniere?
Dante.
That is incorrect. Mascoutah, your chance to steal.
Petrarch.
Petrarch is correct.
Sorry.
What conflict, which Arab countries call the tripartite aggression, began with Gamal Abdul Nasir's 1956 nationalization of an Egyptian waterway? Brayton.
The Suez Crisis.
Suez Crisis is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. What African country, which authoritarian President Yoweri Museveni has led since 1986, implemented the death penalty for homosexuality in 2023?
Uganda.
Uganda is correct. This is our next media question. The television once more. This American singer, dancer, actress is Max.
Jojo Siwa.
Jojo Siwa is correct. That is 10 points to Johnston City for a correctly answered media question, but there are no bonus media questions. It's just whatever shows up on the television. Back to our toss-ups. What piano work in C sharp minor, subtitled Quasi una Fantasia, Quasi una Fantasia, did Ludwig van Beethoven compose to evoke a nighttime scene at Lake Lucerne? Brayton.
The Moonlight Sonata.
Moonlight Sonata is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. George III and Queen Victoria were members of what royal house that ruled Britain from 1714 to 1901?
Hanover.
Hanover is correct. What nation, the birthplace of UN Secretary General Dag Hammarskjöld, is a Scandinavian Max?
Norway.
That is incorrect. Mascoutah, I will repeat the question. What nation, the birthplace of UN Secretary General Dag Hammarskjöld, is a Scandinavian country where 5 Nobel Prizes are awarded in Stockholm? Max.
Sweden.
Sweden is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. Carl Davidoff, Jacqueline Dupre, and Pablo Casals were all virtuoso performers on what musical instrument?
Guitar.
That is incorrect. Johnston City, your chance to steal.
Piano.
That is incorrect. We were looking for cello. They were all virtuosos on the cello. Our next toss-up. What character's face appears on a door knocker as he haunts his stingy... Jackson.
Marley.
Marley is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. What binary operation returns true for all cases except both inputs being true?
No answer.
Johnston City, your chance to steal.
XOR.
That is incorrect. We were looking for N and. N and. Our next toss-up. What scandal, whose central crime was actually committed by Ferdinand Esterhazy, involved the wrongful conviction of a Jewish army officer in France? Max.
Dreyfus Affair.
Dreyfus Affair is correct. Your bonus question, Johnston City. After the 1905 Russian Revolution, Tsar Nicholas II created what representative assembly to appease demands for reform?
The General Assembly.
That is incorrect. Mascoutah, your chance to steal.
Russian Parliament.
That is incorrect. We were looking for the Duma. The Duma. What composer who depicted Lenski's death in a duel in his opera Eugene Onegin was a Russian who wrote a ballet depicting Odile and Odette? Jackson.
Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. What language, which is mutually intelligible with Hindi, is the lingua franca of Pakistan?
Urdu.
Urdu is correct. Our next video question. The television. Private Snafu was a cartoon character created by the U.S. Army, primarily as a teaching tool to soldiers during World War II. His name was an acronym used at the time. If F stands for fouled, what is the full acronym? Max.
Situation normal, all fouled up.
Situation normal, all fouled up is correct. 10 questions for a correctly answered video question, but no bonus, so on to the toss-ups we go. What country, whose cities of Burgos and Varna lie on the Black Sea, is north of the European portion of Turkey and has its capital at Sofia? Brayton.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria is correct. Your bonus question. A large gold-colored glass sphere known as the Sun Sphere is a landmark in what southern city, which is also home to college football's Neyland Stadium?
Knoxville.
Knoxville is correct. What group of elements form strong binary acids with hydrogen, have 7 valence electrons? Logan.
Halogens.
Halogens is correct. Your bonus question, Johnston City. What deity, known as the White Tezcatlipoca, was a feathered serpent god of the sun from Aztec mythology?
Quetzalcoatl.
Sorry?
Quetzalcoatl.
That is correct. What color names an order formed by the Peepo Day Boys to protect Protestant power in Northern Ireland, as well as the royal house of William III? Max.
Orange.
Orange is correct. Your bonus question, Johnston City. This is a math question, so pencil and paper ready. You too, Mascoutah. What hexadecimal number is equivalent to the decimal number 44, given the hexadecimal digits include the letters A through F?
Two 0 1 1 0.
That is incorrect. Mascoutah, your chance to steal.
$11D.
That is incorrect. We were looking for 2C. I would explain it, but I truly have no idea what any of those words meant. On to the toss-up. What character who hears the mermaids singing each to each and wonders if he should disturb the universe titles a poetic love song by T.S. Eliot? Jackson.
J. Alfred Prufrock.
That is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. In August 2023, what country's Pragyan rover became the first to land near the moon's south pole?
India.
India is correct. In what city did Michelle Wu run unopposed for mayor in 2025 after the withdrawal of Josh Kraft? Jackson.
Boston.
Boston is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. The city of Gold Coast is in what Australian state, whose capital is Brisbane? You are out of time, Mascoutah. Johnston City, your chance to steal.
Queensland.
Queensland is correct. Our next audio question. Turn your ears toward the speaker once more. A stage production released in 2015 that blends hip-hop, R&B, Brayton.
Hamilton.
Hamilton is correct. No bonus audio questions, just whatever shows up on the speakers. Back to our toss-ups. What country is east of Lake Kivu, has its capital at Kigali, and saw nearly 1 million Sutis killed by Brayton?
Rwanda.
Rwanda is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. Hayashi tracks are paths on what diagram that plots stars by their luminosity and temperature and is named for 2 astronomers?
HR diagram.
HR diagram is correct. That brings us to this episode's lightning round. The lightning round works a little differently. I now have in my hands 4 topics. Those topics break into 10 questions, which one of you two may have to answer in a mere 60 seconds. Johnston City, you get first pick as to your topic. Your options are as follows: American stories, Pacific cities, short Spanish words, and mind your P's and Q's.
American stories.
Given the year and title of a short story, name its author. Johnston City, your 60 seconds begins in 3, 2, 1. 1843, The Telltale Heart.
Poe.
Correct. 1905, The Gift of the Magi.
O. Henry.
Correct. 1820, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Irving.
Correct. 1936, The Snows of Kilimanjaro.
Hemingway.
Correct. 1948, The Lottery.
Jackson.
Correct. 1890, An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge.
Bierce.
Correct. 1892, The Yellow Wallpaper.
Pass.
1947, The Enormous Radio.
Pass.
1902, To Build a Fire.
London.
Correct. 1924, The Most Dangerous Game.
Pass.
1892, The Yellow Wallpaper.
Pass.
1947, The Enormous Radio. You are out of time, Johnston City. Charlotte Perkins Gilman wrote The Yellow Wallpaper, John Cheever wrote The Enormous Radio in 1947, and Richard Connell wrote The Most Dangerous Game in 1942. Or 1924, apologies. Mascoutah, your choice of topics are, once again, Pacific cities, short Spanish words, and mind your P's and Q's.
Pacific cities.
All right. Name these cities on the Pacific Ocean or one of its marginal seas. Mascoutah, your 60 seconds begins in 3, 2, 1. Capital of Peru and namesake of a bean.
Lima.
Lima is correct. Most populous city in British Columbia.
Vancouver.
Correct. Special administrative region transferred from the UK to China in 1997.
Hong Kong.
Correct. Most populous city in New Zealand.
Pass.
Home of the Padres in Major League Baseball.
San Diego.
Correct. Capital of New South Wales in Australia.
Adelaide.
Incorrect. Most populous Alaska city.
Anchorage.
Correct. Second most populous Japanese city, which is southwest of Tokyo.
Kyoto.
Incorrect. Home of Waikiki Beach.
Pass.
Capital of Papua New Guinea.
Port Moresby.
Correct. Most populous city in New Zealand.
Auckland.
Correct. Home of Waikiki Beach.
Is that our last one?
Yes.
Honolulu.
That is correct. All right. You are out of questions and out of time, coincidentally. Sydney is the capital of New South Wales in Australia. Yokohama is the second most populous Japanese city, which is southwest of Tokyo. All right. A wonderful lightning round all around, but unfortunately they can't last forever. So back to the toss-ups we go. In 2013, Mount Etna created a large fountain of what substance, which has A'a and Pahohoi forms and is the above-ground counterpart of magma? Max.
Lava.
Lava is correct. Your bonus question. What city's Garden of the Fugitives contains 13 plaster casts of victims buried in an AD 79 event witnessed by Pliny the Elder?
Pompeii.
Pompeii is correct. What law, which the Supreme Court upheld in NFIB v. Sibelius in 2012, expanded Medicaid and halved the number of Americans who lack health insurance? Brayton.
Obama's Medicare bill.
That is correct. Mascoutah, your bonus question. What state is the setting of the plays Joe Turner's Come and Gone and The Piano Lesson, which are both part of a 10-play cycle by August Wilson?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is correct. What quantity whose curve is upward sloping on a price quantity graph is the amount of a good or service that producers are willing to sell? Max.
Price.
That is incorrect. Mascoutah, your chance to buzz in. Jackson.
Supply.
Supply is correct. Mascoutah, your bonus question. Convolutional neural nets are well suited at classifying what creations that can be generated using DALL-E 3.
AI art.
That is incorrect. Johnston City, your chance to steal.
AI images.
It. That is correct. Our next toss-up. What winner of the Armor of the Dead hero Achilles fled from the man-eating Lystrogonians during his 10-year journey home, Max?
Odysseus.
Odysseus is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. The Maktesh Rahman is an erosion feature in what Middle Eastern country, whose southern half is covered by the Negev Desert?
Saudi Arabia.
That is incorrect. Johnston City, your chance to steal.
UAE.
That is incorrect as well. We were looking for Israel. Israel is that country. Our next video question, the television. This string instrument is the predecessor to the piano and is often used in regal and upper-class settings, such as here, logo.
Harpsichord.
Sorry,
Harpsichord.
harpsichord is correct. Nice. Our next toss-up. Bands in what musical genre include the Saja Boys as well as Huntrix? Brayton.
K-pop boy bands or K-pop bands.
That is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. In August 2025, what Midwestern university, whose campus is in Hyde Park, said it would slash its humanities departments amid a massive debt crisis?
NYU.
That is incorrect. Johnston City, your chance to steal.
University of Chicago.
University of Chicago is correct.
Good job.
What story, whose title character is imprisoned for vagrancy, is by Herman Melville and is a man who is about a man who repeatedly says, "I would prefer not to"? Brayton.
Pryfock.
That is incorrect. Johnston City, your chance to buzz in. We are out of time. We were looking for Bartleby the Scrivener. Bartleby the Scrivener. No bonus question there. What dispersive device was used by Isaac Newton to separate white light into a rainbow of all colors and consisted of Jackson?
Prism.
Prism is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. What Confederate general was mortally wounded by his own men at the Battle of Chancellorsville?
Jackson.
Jackson is correct. What NFL team, which had a record 20 straight winning seasons from 1966 to 1985, is owned by Jerry Jones and plays in Brayton?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. What alliterative term refers to the maximum population of a species that an environment can safely support indefinitely?
Carrying capacity.
That is correct. What city, which is linked to the city of Kingston by the Rideau Canal, forms a metro area with the Quebec city of Gatineau and is Canada's capital? Chase.
Ottawa.
Ottawa is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. In 1997, Mattel sued MCA Records for copyright infringement over a song by Danish-Norwegian band Aqua, partly named after what toy?
Barbie.
Barbie is correct. The opinion dismissing the lawsuit stated, "The parties are advised to chill," which I think is hilarious. Our next toss-up, which is a math question, so pencil and paper ready all around. Rounded to the nearest integer, what is the value of 5 times pi, given that pi is approximately equal to 3.14? Brayton.
15.
That is incorrect.
16.
Sorry?
16.
16 is correct. Your bonus question, Johnston City. Martin Luther King was shot while supporting a strike in Memphis involving what group of public workers, 2 of whom had been crushed in a compactor? You are out of time, Johnston City. Mascoutah, your chance to steal.
Sanitation.
Sanitation is correct. What president, who won the White House by defeating John C. Fremont in 1856, did little to stop the South? Max.
Buchanan.
Buchanan is correct. Your bonus question, Mascoutah. What fifth book of the Old Testament contains Moses' final speeches before the Israelites enter the Promised Land and has a name meaning second law?
Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy is correct. That means that we are out of time for today's episode of Hi Q. Our winners today are Mascoutah. Big round of applause for the team of Mascoutah, but also the team of Johnston City for being here for our last quarterfinal of the season. Once again, I am your host, Olivia Manning, reminding you that here at Scholastic Hi Q, knowledge rules. Let the music play.